everybody knows how to spin the wheel. We're talking about the biggest game ever played.
No whammies, and stop.
Oh, no! My first spin, look at that. Oh, whoa, no, I'm looking at the wrong arrow. How do you do this show?
Welcome, everyone, and happy 2025. We are here with our monthly mystery tournament selection show. So if you know, every month we do a mystery tournament where we'll have a little selection show like this. Me and Austin will spin the wheel 64 times, and the first 64 movies to pop up will be in a mystery tournament. Now, we're a little late doing this because we've been out of town for the holidays. I just got in late last night. So our mystery tournament will be tomorrow, but we're still going to do it at least 24 hours in advance, and then just tune in tomorrow because we'll have a mystery tournament going on at 9 p.m. Eastern time, like we always do. So yeah. But I'm your host.
You still need to make a group for that. The people who are on the show don't know they're on the show.
I know it's been a busy day. I'm like I had to jump back into a million things, but I'll do it after the episode. So, but yeah, I'm your host, Jordan, the Movie Hero Anderson, and I'm joined as always by my co-host, Austin Pez Howell. How's it going?
Yeah, we won't have too much banter because I've got a wheel of movies to get to in about 45 minutes for What Dreams May Come. So
yeah,
we'll fly through this pretty quickly. But Jordan's got a little bit of a hiccup, and he'll explain on what's going on. A little bit of a glitch, but we're gonna work through it.
Yeah, so a little snafu. I went to the wheel of website that we use for this thing, and the mystery wheel that we normally spin, that we've been keeping track of, and every time that we spin it 64 times, we remove all these movies. That was just gone. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. I don't know if it was something I did or something that the site did. I don't know. So we still had the mystery wheel up, which is almost identical. It just that might not have as many movies removed, like we've been moving all these other movies for the other wheel. So what we're gonna do, what we decided, is we're gonna spin the wheel. If a movie comes up that we've seen a whole bunch of different times over and over and over again, like your Jurassic Parks or your Pulp Fiction or The Godfather, like some of these movies that just pop up over and over again, then we're going to give it a pass. We're not going to put it on, and we're going to remove it. But these movies are on here multiple times. So if it comes up twice, then we have to keep it. That's the rule. So, But if it's a movie that we don't see, we'll obviously keep it. So yeah, that's basically how it works. And then we kind of like to talk about whose list it might be on. We'll go a little quickly on that, but tonight. But and then we also had some people add some wild cards at the end of every year. We'll allow everyone to add 20 wild card movies to the list, along with their top 64s and their top 128. You can add 20 movies. It can be any movies that you want. So they can be new releases from this past year you want to talk about. They can be some guilty pleasure movies that you really love, or just any random movie that you want to talk about. They can even be bad movies, like if you just want to either troll or something that's so bad it's maybe good, or like the possibilities are endless. So yeah, so I try to get it from everybody in our because we only got about 6 people that did it this time, but I'm gonna keep hounding them and see if I can get more by next month. So yeah, so that's how it's going to go. And shout out to Brian Nussbaum. He's always here for these things. So happy New Year. Yeah, but yeah, unless you have anything else, Austin, I think we're ready to hit
let's rock, and I'll be ready to write them down as you spin it. So let's go.
All right, cool. So you can see now there's a lot more
the
on here.
Tomorrow, the day of the show.
Yeah,
right. It's all good.
So it's over 2,300 movies, so it's even more of a blur than usual. But hey, we'll get through it. So yeah. All right, we're ready. So we'll go with the first one. See what comes up.
28. School of Rock.
School of Rock. All right.
Yeah, we can have that.
Yeah. I don't see that one too much. And I would imagine multiple people have that on there. It's probably on a few lists.
No, 100%.
So that movie's popular. So yeah.
I won't do too much guessing unless it's just obvious.
Yeah, right.
Just like just get our 64 and we'll have our bracket.
36. Whiplash.
Whiplash. That's probably on a bunch of people. it's on my list, and it's on probably a bunch of others. So
Yeah, that's one. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Persona.
All right. We got Persona. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you.
I don't know what that is either, but we'll find out.
But, all right.
I
Well,
will find out when I pull the poster. So we'll see.
if anyone knows what that is, let us know. so yeah.
Yeah.
Or if one of our regulars has it on their list. So it sounds like an
Mhm.
anime to me, but I don't know.
All right.
All right. Here
What
we
is
go.
a 1966 movie? Sounds like some
Yeah.
Dance Down or some Wolfman stuff.
3 Days of the Condor.
3 Days of the Condor. So I think somebody put that.
That's a wild card of mine, I believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody had that on their wild card list. Yeah.
I think I put it on a wild card list after I was high on it from watching it last year or something like that. So yeah, that's probably
Like
a wild
Goldie
card of mine.
Hawn and that. Yeah.
No. It's
Right. Is that it?
What's your
I'm
name?
thinking of something else.
No, Faye Dunaway and Robert Redford and
Oh, okay, yeah.
and
That's what it is. Oh,
Uncle
okay.
Ben from Spider-Man, the Tobey
Maybe I was
Maguire
thinking of
one.
like Bird on a Wire or something.
No,
It could have been
There it is,
that.
the Condor. No, it's a Paranoia. It's a
Yeah.
good one.
Nice.
59. Silence of the Lambs.
Sounds of the
All right.
Lambs. All right.
Okay. All
There you
right.
go. Probably one of our horror fans around here
Yeah,
had that
yeah.
one. So,
Uh-huh.
all right. So Jonathan almost put 3 Days of the Condor. He says in the chat.
34.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2. All right.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure that one's Brian's. Yeah,
Yep.
he said that. So.
Yep.
What? And probably on other people's list, Toy Story 2.
Mm-hmm.
16. Marlowe.
Marlowe, I know that's definitely a Chris Scott pick.
Oh yeah, that's that Liam Neeson movie he likes, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I haven't been really flashing them at the screen. I'll maybe just do it periodically this time. But there it is. So
Yeah, I know what that is.
Marlowe.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
35. Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Okay, on a lot of lists.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want a list. We can probably keep it. It's fine.
Yeah, we can keep it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
it pops up, but not as much as Jurassic Park or Back to the Future.
Yeah, right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Possession.
Got Possession. So
that's a Wolfman once again. Yeah.
Which I have seen it though now. So
I've seen it now.
Yeah.
It's good. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorites or anything, but it's good.
Sam Neill, I think, or I can't remember.
Yeah. Sam Neill losing his mind, just like a lot of his horror movies. Yeah.
Yep. Just like a lot of them. Yeah.
Halloween.
I got Halloween. All right. That's on like a lot of lists. It's on
everybody's list. Yes.
Everybody's, yeah. So there you go. Halloween. All right. Here we go.
52. The Princess Bride.
The Princess Bride.
Which we might be doing for our February recast.
Oh, yeah? The Princess Bride.
We talked about that, yeah, because it's got a kind of wacky,
Oh, yeah, for recast. Yeah,
for recast, because it's got kind of a crazy character cast, that you can cast all these wacky characters and whatnot, so that might be a fun one.
For some reason, I like got in my head of Wheel Up movies, but yeah, recast.
No,
definitely.
recast. Yeah, recast.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good.
12. 2001. A Space
Ooh,
Odyssey.
2001: Space Odyssey. Let's see if Chris Scott's available for this one. But for our January recast, we're doing Anchorman, so watch for that.
We got to find where to squeeze it in on this damn schedule.
Yeah,
I don't know where we're gonna squeeze it in. But
I know. I don't know if we have a date set yet for that. Yeah, so
we're maybe near like the end of the
figure it
month on like the 27th on the Monday or something. That's about the only thing I can think of. Yeah, it's gonna be the end of the month.
Princess Bride 1987.
No, we got Princess Bride again, so we're not doing it twice. And since that one shows up quite often, I'm gonna remove one instance of it just because. So one extra instance.
All right.
46. Home Alone 2 Lost in
All right,
New York.
there you go. Just past Christmas, and we get to talk about it again.
Okay.
So there you go. Which that one, I don't think it's in my one. No, I think it is actually. That's probably on my list actually. Yeah. It
Yeah.
is.
71. Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. I got our first Star Wars on there.
Okay.
For Return of the Jedi. All right.
Okay. And up to number
Nice.
15. So let's keep it rolling.
Also, Home Alone 2. Brian says it's on his list. So
40. Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd. That's right
Todd.
left over from Jacob Barber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
one of his. So
Sweeney
there we
Todd,
go.
Yep. Probably one of. I think it's one of his top 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
35. Misses. Doubtfire.
This is Doubtfire. Yeah. You put a
Okay.
period after it. It goes Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Which that's probably in multiple lists, I imagine.
Malcolm said he's
Maybe
also a big
Brian's.
fan
5.
of Sweeney Todd.
40-year-old virgin.
Oh, nice.
40-year-old virgin. Okay.
40-year-old virgin, which I believe that's probably a JPO one, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think it's one of mine as well. It's one of my favorite comedies. Yeah.
Nice. There you go.
40-year-old virgin doesn't do as well in these tournaments as you think it would do.
I know.
weird.
Yeah. I don't really understand that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. Yeah. Come on. I had to click it like 3 times that time.
Yeah.
75. South Park. Bigger, longer,
South
and
Park.
uncut.
All right.
Steven Shepard. All right.
Yeah, the Steven Shepard. Yeah, there you go. All right. Malcolm says Miss Doubtfire is also on his list. So,
But if you want a South Park related movie from 2024 that's really good, watch the documentary Casa Bonita Mi Amor on Paramount Plus. It's really good.
yeah,
It's about the South Park guys buying this old Mexican restaurant thing in Denver and it becoming this big money pit. It's pretty amazing. It's great.
it's like a South Park Chuck E. Cheese or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah.
I mean, a Mexican Chuck E. Cheese. Is
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Batman
Well,
1989.
there you go. 1989 is what it is.
Okay, so Batman 89, gotcha.
Is this
All
part
right.
of your list? I'm guessing.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
But we need to
freaking
watch
top
that.
20 movie. Yeah.
Yeah, that South Park documentary. I watched the trailer. It looked really good.
Yeah, Casa Bonita is good. Yeah, I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
it's like maybe my top 12, but it's one of those hidden gems I'm recommending to people a lot. That's really
Yeah.
17. The Texas
Oh,
Chainsaw
oh, here we
Massacre.
go.
1970.
Original Texas Chainsaw Massacre right there.
good. Okay. All right.
So that's going to be on a couple lists for the horror fans. You know, Wolfman,
That's one
yours.
of mine. Yep. Mhm. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That movie still works, man. I showed it to my
Yeah.
girlfriend. It freaked her out. Yeah, she liked it. So
Maybe someday I'll
yeah.
come around to it. We'll see.
37. Star Wars. The Force Awakens.
All right, we got the
Force
Force
Awakens.
Awakens, which I think is on my list and probably several others. It's the only sequel movie I like. So,
Okay. Well, you don't like Rogue One?
well, I mean that's kind of like a spin-off or like.
Of course. I mean, just like what I mean by that is just the Disney era movies. You know.
Yeah.
I like Force Awakens and Rogue One. That's about the two
Yeah,
I like.
yeah,
That's
same
about it.
here.
Yeah.
I love Rogue One.
The first 2 that they did, and then they started to fall off after that. Yes.
And also, I've been watching Skeleton Crew. That show's really good. It might be the best Disney Plus Star Wars show they've ever had. It's really good.
7. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh,
2,
that was one of
The Secret of
my
the Ooze.
wild card ones. The Secret of the Ooze is on there. So
Okay.
there you go.
Just gonna put TMNT2, Secret of the Ooze. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
Okay. All right. 23. About a third of the way through. I think we'll get it done on time. So just keep rolling.
Let's see.
33. The Great Dictator.
The Great Dictator. That's gonna be like a Dan movie or something.
Dan or Wolf. Yeah, that's the old Charlie Chaplin movie.
Yeah.
All
Which I'm
right.
waiting to see. There are quite a few people that added some 2024 movies, so I'm waiting to see if any of those pop up.
Yeah, I
So-
didn't put a whole lot on the one I sent you, just 1 or 2, but
Yeah.
you know,
Evil
just
Dead
a few
2.
things.
Evil
the
Dead
next one
2. There you
Yep.
go. Right there.
Maybe on the next
All right.
batch of wild cards, I'll send you some more 2024 stuff, like after we're
Yeah.
done with all of our wrap up stuff. So we'll see.
Imagine that's on a bunch of lists also. Evil Dead
Yes.
2.
Yep.
Very popular. I mean, it might be on my 128, Brian, but it's on
A
my
Star
wildcard
is
list too.
Born.
Then
Star Born. Okay.
A Star is Born. I know that's on JPO's list, and I'm probably some other list. I
Yeah, it's
imagine.
JPO's. I know
Huh.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not a fan of that movie.
No, I'm not either. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Didn't know that.
50. The Suicide Squad.
So it's the
The
Suicide Squad.
Yep.
So is that the first one? That
No, the Suicide Squad is the John Cena one.
Oh, okay. John Cena. Yeah.
Yeah,
always
the
getting
Suicide
confused.
Squad is always is the Idris Elba John Cena.
They would have called it something a little different. You could tell them apart. I mean, come on.
Yeah, or just Suicide Squad and a subtitle.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know.
All right.
62. The Goonies.
At the Goonies. I know that's on
Okay.
Chris Scott's list for sure. He's a massive fan. It might be on my After the 128. I can't remember, but I do really like it. So
The Goonies celebrating an anniversary this year. I think they're showing in theaters again.
yeah, and also too, a fun fact about the Goonies house, because I've been there before in Astoria, Oregon. The lady who used to own it, she used to hate when people would come up and try to take a picture. But even an infamous time where she came out with a gun and chased some people off. She sold the house to a guy that's a massive fan. He's letting people inside the house. He's getting all the original props back. He's restoring it to the original way that it looks, all that stuff. There's some videos on about it, so I'm kind of excited about that.
So there's a related story to that about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre original house, the one from that movie. The people who own it now, they have like this fence, off by the road, around the property. But they kind of do it the right way, where they have this like thing right in, where it's like almost directly in front of the house, the best view to take a picture or whatever. And they put this thing out there, this like this like bin or whatever, and it has a note on it that says like, yes, this is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. You can take one of these like brochure things. It's got all kinds of fun facts about the movie. Feel free to take a picture, but please don't cross this fence. This is our property. This is personal property. People live here. This is private property. But like, you're welcome to stand by this fence, and if you want to take your pictures from here and take a brochure or whatever, like you can do that. That's fine. Just don't come. This is personal property. Don't just wander onto our property, please. We will call the police.
Yeah, all right.
Don't do that. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, yeah, we understand like people are going to come and take pictures, but just do it from here, please, and respect our privacy. That's all that people live here.
Just don't be a douche about it. Yeah.
yeah. Just don't be sneaking on the property, and it makes that very clear. So but that's still cool. They kind of somewhat embrace it, though, as far as that goes.
Yeah, because this guy that bought the Goonies house, he also bought the house that Chunk and I can't remember the deformed guy, but the two of them, they like live in, because he's like Sloth. Yeah, he's like, Sloth, you're gonna come live with me now. Like at the end of the movie, and they go back to his house, and he bought that house too, and he's restoring that house. So that's cool.
I believe the guy who played Ralphie's little brother in A Christmas Story runs the house that they filmed A Christmas Story at.
Indiana Jones. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay,
so just like I said, I'll still put it on the list. It's fine. But
we'll put it on the list. But if it might come up again. But that's
but anyways, there's like a museum inside dedicated to A Christmas Story. He like runs it though, like the kid who played the guy who played the little brother.
Nice.
Yeah, Randy.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, because I talked to him about that when I met him like 10 years ago or something. I don't know if he still does, but he was at the time.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, but Peter Billingsley lives in my hometown now, and he told me where he lived at a convention.
105. An American Tale. Fievel Goes West.
Fievel Goes West, or Fievel.
Fievel Goes West.
That's definitely a Brian one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Goonies would be an interesting recast, but ask Austin why we're not doing Goonies.
Because there's too many kids, man. I can't do all these like nothing but kids actors, man. It's just too much. We all cast the same kid actors over and over again. It's not very interesting to me.
Yeah,
I just
that's fine.
One or two here and there is fine, but yeah, when it's a primarily kids cast, it's just hard to do.
yeah, I get it. All right.
86. Dope 2015.
Dope. That is on my list. I love Dope, especially for the old school rap. I'm a big fan of like old school hip hop and stuff.
And he should clarify for his family the movie, not the product.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
All right.
73. Kingsman. The Secret Service.
It's on a lot of people's lists.
All right. There we go.
Okay.
That's that. All right.
Okay, 32. We're halfway there, so let's keep it rolling.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
47. Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Big Adventure. No, it's on Brian's list for sure. So there you go.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, we did a wheel of movies about Pee-wee's Big Adventure that Brian was on with me and Richard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I haven't seen that movie literally since I was a little kid, so I may rewatch that for this.
It's
maybe.
good. It's way smarter than you think it is. It's really
Yeah.
well written. Yeah.
33. The Karate Kid.
Karate Kid is on my list for sure. Maybe on
Okay.
some others.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And by the way, if you like this, you love like Danny Elfman scores and stuff, right? Like the Beetlejuice and all that. Like, dude, his score for Pee-wee's Big Adventure is so good. So good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's good,
it's total Danny Elfman. Like
Nice.
it's totally,
Oh, yeah, right.
it's really good. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's total Danny Elfman stuff, but it's great. Really, really good.
Yeah. Danny Elfman rules. Yeah, he's awesome. Brian says, "Yay, Pee-wee" in the chat.
Yeah, right.
127. Ready to Rumble.
Ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble.
Right. Yes. All right.
Is that on your list?
No, it's probably just a goofy wild card. I don't think it's on actually
Yeah.
anybody's list. I think
Yeah, it's
just
right, wild card.
It's one
Yeah.
of our wrestling is our wild card.
Yeah. Nice. I wonder if someone snuck it in there, like near the end of their list, maybe.
15. The Godfather 2.
That's fine. We can just have these movies on there. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's fine.
Make
It's-
a big deal.
Well,
So
and
everyone-
again, they may or may not make it out of the intro because we do the blind voting. So you know,
Yeah,
they could
right.
get, the Godfather Part 2 could get beat by Ready to Rumble if it
Yeah,
blind
right.
votes in the first round. So you never know. So we'll see what happens. And sometimes we have a little anarchy on those shows because there's no theme. It's just like a random mystery tournament. So that's when anarchy takes over in the past.
Yeah,
and we could just go for some crazy movie to win the whole thing. Or
From
something.
here on out, I'll just probably keep them because it's not a big deal just for a mystery tournament. If it was something where we had to go more in depth, maybe I wouldn't. But
Yeah, no, it's just a blind voting. We go quick. It's sometimes a little goofy and silly,
right. But Malcolm says he was on that Wheel of Movies for Pee-wee's Big Adventures.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it might not have been Richie. He might not have been available. I think I had
Miracle
Malcolm and Brian.
Oh,
Yeah.
A Miracle Mile. That might be one of your wild
Oh, that's
cards.
one of my wild cards I just sent you. Yeah. It's a good movie. Really, really good.
It was really good. So Austin sent me a copy of that so I could watch it, and it's really good.
Yeah, because I upgraded to like a Blu-ray or something. I sent you like the DVD.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Gone Baby Gone 2007.
Gone Baby Gone. That's got to be like a Steven one.
Or JPO because it's Affleck directing.
Yeah.
Like, who knows? Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right.
Going? Okay.
There we go. Let's see.
47. The Never Ending Story.
The Neverending Story. That's not on mine, so I have
Okay.
no idea who's that's on. Maybe it's like Zach's or something, or
Yeah.
like Matt Majot or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have nostalgia for that movie like other people do. I didn't really grow up with it, so
I don't.
I saw it, but it never clicked with me like that much.
But I have seen it in theaters, and I kind of feel like that might have been the first movie I ever saw in theaters, but it wouldn't have been the original run because I wasn't alive when it originally came out. So it must have been like a re-showing or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw it in like the late 80s, early 90s in theaters.
144. Coda.
Yeah, Coda. That's definitely a Jacob Barber one, I think.
Yes, it certainly is.
The movie's good. Like I would recommend everyone to at least watch it once. I don't know if it's that rewatchable to me though. So just see it once at least though. So yeah.
Sure.
Right.
42. Jaws.
Jaws. That's on everyone's list.
Everyone's list
So-
except yours. Everyone except yours, Jordan.
One's at mine. Yep.
Yeah.
Do not see it on my list.
Mm.
No.
All right, 41.
All right. 41. Cool.
9. The Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks. That's on my list for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. I think it was in my after the 128 because I like that movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I prefer D2. I'm more of a D2 guy, but I do like the first one a lot.
Mhm.
So
117. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
First
Last
time.
time.
So, okay.
I can't remember who has that. Maybe like Wolf or something. He likes coming of age
Mhm.
stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I
So-
think the movie's decent. Like I like
Yeah.
that movie more than Dazed and Confused for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
Fast Times more because I just like the
Yeah.
cast more. So I'm like,
Yeah,
and,
same here.
And it doesn't hurt that Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates are naked for a lot of that movie. So
Yeah,
it's fine.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That certainly doesn't hurt. I'll just put it that way.
That definitely helped. I like Sean Penn and
Mhm.
Judge Reinhold, like all
Mhm.
those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
The Emperor's New Groove.
Well, there you go,
Emperor's New
Brian.
Groove.
Emperor's New Groove for you.
Okay.
There it is. All right. We'll see. Sometimes if me and Brian get together, we can make a little push for it. But without us, that movie doesn't do much.
Yeah, we did me and Jacob Barber revisited on one of our podcast film movies, and it just doesn't work for me that much.
22
Yeah.
Logan.
We got Logan.
Logan.
That's on mine.
All
All
right.
right. Good. Because now that we redid this list, we can talk about it again.
Sure.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. Which, like, Fox better get on X-Men properties soon. I really hope they start doing.
Yeah,
something.
they need to. I don't know what they're dragging their feet on. Like,
Yeah.
get the hell going.
Yeah. Right.
66. Pirates of the Caribbean. At World's End 2007.
At World's End. So I know it's on Steven's list. I think it's also on my list. I think I have like 3 pirates on mine. I'm a big fan of that series. So yeah. As long as they keep doing it right, though. If they start making it generic, which I'm worried about the next one, we'll see.
Yeah.
Because that one with the mermaid just gets a little generic.
46. Dodgeball 2004.
Dodgeball. That could be JPO's or Richie's or something like that.
Okay.
So there you go.
Dodgeball. It's called just for trivia purposes. It's called Dodgeball, a true underdog story.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, Malcolm says Jaws isn't on his list, but it's a good movie. Yeah. But he's also not as high on it, but probably not as low as me. Probably.
Yeah.
16. Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poet Society. That's gonna be like a Ross or a Dan Skip Allen or a Wolfman, something like that.
Yep.
It's my dad's favorite movie, right there.
Mm.
So.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Nope.
Oh,
gotta skip
we
that.
already had it, so I'm gonna remove that because we had it twice. So maybe I'll just do the opposite. If it comes up twice, I'm removing it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, because this is just the Wheel of Movies wheel, right? So if it comes up twice, there's no point. If we do an episode,
Yeah.
do an episode. The Sting,
Yeah, right.
okay.
The Sting. There you go. I know it's on Chris
Right.
Scott's movie. He's a big time fan of that movie, but
Mhm.
probably on a
Absolutely.
couple, like maybe Dan's or something.
Mhm.
So. Right.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. That is for sure on my list. Huh? I
Mhm.
love me some Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 2 is my second favorite until like No Way Home came out. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. All right.
13. Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
there you go.
1978.
Vision of the Body Snatchers.
All right, that's my jam.
Definitely on yours, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Favorite horror movie of all time. Oh yeah.
It's a good movie though. Yeah, I really like it. It's one of my favorite movies from the 70s at least.
Yeah.
It's good.
35. Rugrats in
Paris.
Paris.
That's gotta be Brian's.
Rugrats in Paris.
All right, there you go.
Well, Brian, maybe because it's blind voting, maybe like Rugrats in Paris will have a chance of beating Jaws or something in blind voting. We'll see.
Yeah, right. You never know. All right, let's see.
Bowfinger.
Yeah, Bowfinger. I don't know who.
I think that's
has,
Richie's. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bowfinger.
I
Which
think
I'm
he's a big fan of Bowfinger.
not quite as high as everybody else, but that is another one I might rewatch possibly because I might give it another chance and see if I like it better. So. Okay.
102. The Batman.
We have
The
the
Batman,
Batman.
yeah.
So I assume it's the Robert Pattinson one. So
Yes, that was in my
Yeah.
after the 128. I know that for sure. I threw it in there.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that movie's great. And god damn it, man. Like, get on that sequel, man. Like, I'm waiting for that sequel. And like
Yeah, they delayed it to 2027.
I have a bad feeling they're trying to retool it into the James Gunn universe, and he's going to become the Batman.
I hope not, because
I think I have a bad feeling they're like
Yeah.
retooling the script to make it work with like this new Superman shit.
Jeez.
And I
hope
don't
not.
I like that it exists in its own little world. I
same
don't want
here.
it to be part of a bigger world. Like I just want it to be in that world with the Penguin and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know.
I read something where they're talking to Matt Reeves, and he said that they don't even have a script yet. So they're for the to hit the original release date, they should at least have a script by now, and they didn't even have one yet.
Here's the thing: he said it, but there was another article recently that said it was finished. So again, that's what makes me get reservations about like maybe they're like retooling it now to incorporate shit from this new James Gunn thing, and that has me worried that like all of a sudden somebody from that Superman movie is gonna like show up in it or something. I don't know. That worries me.
In the Superman movie is a big wait and see for me. It's a big because
I
don't know
there's
about
there's a lot riding on that movie. A lot riding on that movie. So I don't know. We'll see.
Like I don't know if I trust James Gunn yet. He's got to prove a couple of things to me. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, he has good stuff. He's just hit and miss for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do love like Slither and like Guardians of the Galaxy and all that. So
yeah.
Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love. That's probably a JPO one.
Most likely it's the Sandman. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then maybe multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. 55. We're in the home stretch. So let's wrap it up. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
Glory 1989.
I know Steven has it on his list for sure. So
I watched that movie on a treadmill.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, not Glory. I'm thinking about I'm thinking of Glory Road, not Glory.
Oh, okay.
I was like Glory. I got the basketball movie in my head.
Okay.
Glory Road. Yeah, I watched that movie on a treadmill. My bad.
Well, Glory Road is Zach Sean's favorite movie of all time, I guess. So
really,
Glory Road. Yeah,
and it was good enough to watch while I was on the treadmill, but I would say it's like the
best of all time.
But hey, whatever.
But I watched a lot of movies on the treadmill or on the stationary bike because we just have one, like one of each in our TV room. So it's a good time to just throw on a movie and just exercise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Boy Kills World.
Oh, that's one of my wild card movies. We got a 2024 one in there. There you go.
Okay. All
Boy
right.
Kills World. That movie's great. Like if you're a fan of just like balls to the wall action movies, go watch Boy Kills World because it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
One of the better what's his name? Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård movies from this year. He did 3 and there was one dud, The Crow. So
yeah, The Crow sucked. But Nosferatu's good. I like Nosferatu a lot.
Grease 2 1982.
Grease 2, which I like Grease 2 better than Grease 1.
I don't get that.
I just like that it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like it's more kind of
Rich. Like if you want to go see my thoughts on
windows.
Grease 2, go watch our Grease Wheel of Movies that me and Richie did. We did a Wheel of Movies on Grease, the original. We talked a little bit about Grease 2 at the end, but yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm just, that movie kind of baffles me when people say
the movie gets weirdly sexual, like I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. Jaws again, so no.
Gotta skip it. All right,
but I am removing it though. So there we go.
39. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
JPO yet again. It's on there. Eternal Sunshine. All right.
I've written it so many times in these things. My auto thing already knows when I'm going to type, so it brings up the words automatically. Nice. I go Eternal, and then it says Sunshine, and then you click Sunshine.
I've got some of those.
And the 3 of those words of the Spotless Mind. I don't even have to type it because I've written it so many times.
Yeah, mine will do that for like Back to the Future and Jurassic Park and some of those.
Yeah. As soon as you start typing it, like you're typing this again, aren't you?
Yeah, right.
78. American Pie 2.
Got American Pie 2.
Okay.
Which JPO? I don't know. Or
I have no idea. No idea.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
20.
I don't know who's...
Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Ah, there you go. I don't know if that's on yours or.
It's an alternate, or it was a wild card. Yeah, I don't know who's on the episode tomorrow. Only Jordan knows because he hasn't made the group yet.
Yeah, I'll let everybody know. Like, Like maybe even at the end of this episode, I'll just tell you. So, but that's
he
so
needs to make
long. I
the
gotta
joke.
rotate my phone to remove it. The title is so long. There you go.
I like so many
Okay.
Frankenstein. Yeah, I think that was a wild card I put on there because I like that movie a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Cop 3, which I think
What?
it is a Zach Shelton one because he
That's a
actually really
Joe
likes it.
Shelton one. He thinks that's like the best
Yeah.
one, and that's baffling
Yeah, I
to
think
me.
it, yeah, that's weird.
That's kind of universally agreed as like the worst of the series, and he thinks
the
it's like
worst
the
one.
best.
Yeah.
It's odd.
I mean, I don't
All right.
hate it, but I don't love it either. It's definitely not
Yeah,
the
I
best.
think most people when you go like, "What's your favorite
Oh.
Beverly Hills Cop?" It's one or two. Like,
Yeah, right.
it's because I know some people like two a little bit more with the Tony Scott thing, but yeah, like I don't know. It's
But the new one that came out this year, when all said and done, it might make my honorable mentions list. Maybe like,
I
it's
still
pretty
need to
good.
watch it. I got to cram it in
It's good.
in the next
Yeah,
week
it's
or
actually
two.
really
Yeah, I
good.
still haven't watched it. So that and Bad Boys, I haven't watched yet. I haven't watched
106.
them.
Arsenic and Old Lace.
Well, that's on Chris Scott's for sure, and I think Dan Skipper.
Okay,
So,
Arsenic and Old Lace. I've never seen it.
Old Lace. Never seen it either. But I think it's a comedy, if I remember right. I think. So. I'm pretty sure. If I remember that right.
1944, Arsenic and Old Lace. Yeah, with Cary Grant.
Yeah. All right.
4. Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Mm-hmm. My favorite Kevin Smith movie.
Which I was this close to adding it to my wild card. I almost added that, but then I had a couple other movies I wanted to include. So.
All right, last one.
All right, last one. Sweet. Here we go.
120. The Transporter.
But the Transporter.
That's on mine. Yeah, I love
nice.
the Transporter. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. He's
I like
great.
The Transporter. My mom really likes Jason Statham movies for some reason, so we'll watch that. Well, and like there's a couple other ones of his that we'll watch. So
it was it came out when I worked at the movie theater in 2002, so that was my like break movie for a while that I would go in and watch on my break. You know, like I just really loved it, and then I watched it a couple of times. So yeah, it's really fun. That was what made me a Jason Statham fan, was that movie for sure.
I was trying to find the other movie. Oh yeah, she really likes The Bank Job, and that's one that she really likes too.
Oh yeah, that's one of his better, like slightly more dramatic ones. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, but yeah, we got 64 movies, so I think we got a pretty solid list here. So yeah, we will be doing Wheel of Movies tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I will, when it gets to me, I will tell you who's going to be on that. Give me a second to pull it up, but yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, Austin, you got anything you want to plug or just real quick? Or
well, yeah, no, I mean, you can keep it right here to the Movie Hero Network in about 10-15 minutes. Richie and I are going live for Wheel of Movies for our next episode. It'll be our number 32, and we're talking What Dreams May Come from the Robin Williams movie. So we tried to get Steven Shepard on there because we wanted to get somebody who loves it, because this might be a spoiler alert. Richie and I may not have loved our rewatch of that. Let's just put it that way. I got some quibbles about that movie, so it may not be the most positive review. So I apologize in advance. That movie does not hold up, but we'll talk about it. So if you want to see our extended thoughts on that, tune in just a little bit, and then I'll link it in the Movie Hero Network group as well. But of course, Lonely Mark's wrestling podcast tonight. We'll be doing our AEW World's End review, and also we'll be doing a fantasy football style draft for wrestling tonight, Jordan. We decided to do this for this year. It's going to be interesting. We're going to do like fantasy football for wrestling. So, you're going to get points for like, for, TV or pay-per-view wins, title wins, main events, all kinds of things like point systems. And we're going to do it for wrestling. So you can tune in and see who you see. You have to be strategic about who you draft for wrestling to see, make sure it's somebody that might get a push, somebody that might win a lot of matches. You don't know. It's going to be tricky because it's like we're, fantasy football obviously is, we're drafting for a scripted, entertainment thing, but it could be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah,
give us a little more.
Never know, because
we're gonna do that.
Well, now that they're starting to have matches over on Netflix for WWE, so you can start watching them over there. I'm getting all the ads for it and everything when I log into my Netflix. So
that'll be it for right now, just for the next couple of days, and then obviously I'll be here for all the January festivities. So
So I've been out of town. I've been doing a lot of family stuff. I realized I only have Brian Nussbaum and Zach Shelton signed up for tomorrow. So anyone want to be on? We need 1 or 2 people. So just like it's a mystery tournament, it might be a mystery on a couple of people, but I think I can find someone because a lot of people love
Well,
being on
and
this
I'll
stuff.
say
So
it just for anybody out there, it is a shorter show usually than what we do. You know, we do it. It's under 2 hours usually because we do blind voting in the first round, so it's fun. You just choose A or B, and you don't know what you're voting on, and we do that. And then yeah, it gets a little wackier. We don't go as in depth on our thoughts. You know, we just kind of it's a very breezy show. You know,
yeah.
it's because there's no real theme. You know, so we're not catering our votes to like a particular theme. You know, it's just kind of like whatever. So a lot of anarchy happens on those shows, you know, kind of the wackier ones sometimes win. So,
Yeah.
you know, some of the crazier movies can win those. But yeah, it's a much shorter, breezier show. So if you want to be a part of that, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, usually we get it done in under 2 hours. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
pretty
no, I
quick,
think
yeah.
a good chunk of them been like an hour and a half. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah,
So
it won't take that much of your time.
so maybe hey Jonathan Caro who's in the chat, you want to be on?
If
Just
you've
hit me
never
up.
done one, it's fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Malcolm's also in the chat, but I know I can't do Fridays, so
yeah. So we'll
but
figure
we'll
it out.
find someone. Yeah, but yeah, and then just all next week we'll be doing Dan Skip Allen's top 128 movies. So we talking. I'm not sure what he's gonna have on there. If it's gonna be real Oscar-y, pretentious stuff, because he kind of like leans that way, but not always. I don't know. He might surprise us. We'll see what he has on there, but it's gonna be a 128. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and just like we do for other people's 128 part 1, part 2, and a half bracket for the championship. So yeah, you can look forward to that. We also have coming up on Sunday, we're going to be doing the Seen and Heard trivia. Our final match of the first round. We have it at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so you can tune into that. And I just wanted to make one thing. We are doing some music related episodes that'll be over on the Patreon. So you go to patreon.com/movie hero. We're going to be doing an Elton John versus Queen match on Tuesday. I think like it's like 90% sure it's going to happen. I have a little something that might be coming up that possibly might interfere. If it does, I'll let everyone know and we'll figure it out and get it rescheduled. But for right now, it is on track to happen. And yeah, and you can buy it for the first couple of days. If you hurry for like the first 3 or 4 days, buy it for just the $1 tier if you want to subscribe to the Patreon for just $1 a month. Or after that, it'll move to the $5 tier. But they have a new option where you can just buy single episodes. So I have everything that we've ever done on the Patreon ever set to where you can just buy it for a one-time watch for just $1. So if you want to do that, you can do that also. So yeah, but that's what we have going on. So just stay tuned. We have a very busy January coming up. We're going to be talking soon. A lot of best of 2024, worst of 2024, all that kind of stuff. That's coming soon. So just stay tuned for that. If you want to follow us, go to the Movie Hero Network group on Facebook. That's probably where we're the most active. But all our other social medias are just down in the description. So you can just find us there. So yeah, that'll do it for us tonight. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night for that show. And for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan, the Movie Hero Anderson, and we will see you next time.